Hi friends, in this video we'll be learning how to create a simple pipeline in Jenkins. So what is a pipeline in Jenkins? Pipelines are Jenkins job enabled by the pipeline plugin. These jobs are basically written in Groovy programming language. Pipelines gives you the ability so that you can execute multiple steps. These steps can be both simple and complex according to the parameters that you establish. So to run a pipeline, you need to have Jenkins instances that is set up with the appropriate plugins. So before starting video, I'm assuming that you have installed the appropriate plugins required to run the Jenkins pipeline. So in this video, we'll be creating a job that will perform the following operations. That is, how to check out a code from repository, maybe a Git or an SVN, how to create a build, you may create a jar or a var, how to publish results if any, and how to archive the artifacts that are generated from the job, and lastly how to deploy this application to some of container. So in order to create the job, I have used the following tools in this video: Jenkins, obviously, Git as a source code repository, Maven to build the project, and Tomcat 7 to deploy the application. Alright, let's begin with the pipeline configuration. So for this you need to log into Jenkins. Click on new item on your Jenkins homepage. Select pipeline. Provide a name, let's say my first pipeline. Click on OK. In the description box I'll be providing this is my first pipeline. As you can see that there are various options here: discard old build, do not allow concurrent build, do not allow pipeline to resume if master restarts, and many more. With time you will gain experience and understand the purpose of each option. So as of now I'm skipping this. Advanced project options. You can provide a display name for your pipeline, like my first pipeline. In the script text area of the configuration screen, you need to provide your Jenkins script. Pipelines are generally written in Groovy script, and these tells Jenkins what operation needs to be performed. So you can try a sample pipeline here. As you can see, this is the sample code for the pipeline. So I'm just modifying it a bit. So I'm just removing these tools. Now I need to provide my Git URL. I have a pre-configured Maven project, so I'll be providing the same URL here also. So I need to run this on a Windows machine, so I'll be commenting this sh command and uncommenting the batch command. These are post build actions, need not to do anything right now. So I'm just changing jar to var and just click on save. And I'll just click on build now option. So my first build is now triggered. So every build has a specific page showing everything that happened. Just click on the build number. It has various information available like the logs of the process, the user that started the process and how much time it took, and many other great informations. So we'll wait for this to finish. So as you can see, it is completed. Now we'll go to home page and we can see the stage view. It is a pretty view that shows the progress of each stage. So I'll go to configuration now, and in the script text area I'll modify my configuration now because it was just a sample configuration. We'll provide the configuration as per need. So I'm just removing unnecessary code that is right now not required. I'm updating my stage to checkout code. This will checkout code. I'll provide another stage. That is run test cases. In this I'll be providing a step that will execute my Maven command, that is ambient clean test. Now I'll be providing a third stage that will be publish my results. So each stage can have multiple steps also, and a step is a single task that will tell Jenkins what needs to be done. So to publish my test result I have used JUnit. Now I'll be adding another stage, that is build code, that will actually create a build, that is a jar or war. So I'll be adding a step that will execute my Maven command, ambient package. I'm skipping the test case here. I'll be adding another stage, that is archive my artifact. So the artifact generated will be my war file. So I'll be providing the path for the war file in the step. So I'm using the predefined functions here. I'll tell you how to configure this also. So just click on save and finish the configuration. Click on build now. So now you can see that our stage name has been changed to checkout code. It will tell me how much time every stage also took. Now the second stage is run unit test cases. Similarly, the third stage will execute publish test reports, build code, and then finally the archive results. So I'll just refresh my page and you can see the test reports have been published. I'll modify my configuration a little bit so that we can add a JCoco report also. So just click on configure. In the publish report stage, I'll be adding JCoco plugin so that it will be providing me the code coverage report also. So I'll be just calling the function for JCoco. Click on save. Now click on build now. And let's wait for this build to be finished. So I'll just refresh my page to see the code coverage trend. As you can see, the code coverage trend has been now published. So if you are new to pipeline creation, you might want to start by creating simple Groovy scripts. So for help, you can use the script generator provided by the Jenkins. So let me show you an example for this. So just go to configure. Just click the pipeline syntax at the bottom of the page. This will redirect you to the snippet generator. Just select what kind of script you need to generate. So in this example, I'll be using archive artifact. So I'll provide the path that I needs to archive, that is target/star.var, and just click on generate pipeline script. So you can see this will generate a script. You can directly use this script and copy paste it in your pipeline step. So proceeding further, I want to deploy this application to some container. For this I need to modify my configuration. So I'll just go to configure. In the script I'll add new stage. That is deploy application. And I'll be adding a step. So for script I'll be using pipeline syntax now. Just select deploy to container. Then select the war file or give the path for the war file. Context path I'll be giving my first project. For container I'm selecting Tomcat 7 as of now. Tomcat, you need to add credentials. Just click on add Jenkins. These credentials you can get from your Tomcat users file. So just go to Tomcat users file and copy the username, password, and just add it here. I'm just providing it a simple ID like Tomcat user. And just click on add. So you can now select those credentials from here. Provide a Tomcat URL on which the server will be running. I'm providing http://localhost:9090. So just click on generate pipeline script. Copy this script. Go to your pipeline now and just add it to your step. So I'm just pasting it here. This looks good. So just click on apply, save, and build now. So before building, I'll be starting my Tomcat server. So just go to bin, click on startup.bat. So my server is up now. So just checking my web apps folder. You can see there are no war files. So I'll just trigger the build. So we'll wait for this build to be finished. This build will also add a new stage to our application, that is deploy application. You can see deploy application. So this is completed. Now we can see whether the application is deployed or not. So just checking in web apps folder, you can see the wall here, also deployed on Tomcat. So that's it for today. If you have any questions or comments, you can just write it to our comment sections. Happy learning. Thank you.